continuously shut down ombudsman oversight. I can tell you why. Because the ombudsman will uncover filthy criminal acts that they do not want the public to know.
$240 a day per child, $7,000 a month, $84,000 a year per child.
And you have these judges that are so in bed with the Children's Aid Societies, it's disgusting. The Children's Aid Societies bring in over 30% of the business into the Ontario family courts. These judges need the Children's Aid Societies to keep their jobs. You have a judge up in Muskoka by the name of Judge Wood, Judge Tom Ass Wood. It doesn't matter what evidence you bring before him. You can have all the evidence in the world. He sides with the Children's Aid Society. And they fraud your money. And he takes their pay.
Who has the petition?
I have it.
Okay, whoever has it, we're going to see if we can get to Occupy Ottawa people to do it.
When you talk about the 99%ers, a huge element of the 99%ers are families who have been ripped apart by the Children's Aid Society. When you are talking about the damage organizations are doing to our society, you absolutely have to consider the Children's Aid Society. Who uses children as commodities? Who consciously and deliberately, via the utilization of malicious litigation, destroys children and families just so that they can make a couple of bucks? That's why the child protection litigation is done in secret. It's not about protecting children. It's about, oh, that's good, sir. Thank God for that. Thank God. There are a few stories like that. But it's not about protecting children. That's not why the litigation occurs in secret. The litigation occurs in closed courts so that the child protection litigation fraud can be facilitated.
Multi-million-dollar corporation in industry.
This is Sophie Norman Dennis, and she wants to make a statement to you about what happened to her and her daughter over the summer with her experience with Children's Aid.
Yes, almost here my daughter, and I have a court order. I'm supposed to be see her, and I go to a hospital, and I show my court order, and they accuse me because he has said to us, you cannot claim here if it's not CS worker, it's what's you. And I show my court order, and they accuse me every time I go.
What happened is they refused Sophie. They refused Sophie to go, but they didn't send anybody else either. So the child almost died. She had a heart condition, and there was no one to comfort her, no one to hear her cries, and she almost died that weekend. And the next weekend they did the same thing again, and we tried to get the police to help us enforce the court order, and they were very good about it, but they weren't able to do it. Is it working?
And I don't think that to protect the child for that, I just believe that child will be better with the parents, because if we don't do anything right now, nobody will do something. And I want to have the right for the parents with the child, and the child will need to be happy with the mother, not to be working and wait all his life to say, my mom and my father never loved me. If we don't do anything right now, the child will always think like